Okay, let's see. Hopefully I did not try to fix the camera yet to make sure that's working right. Okay. So I need also to do another thing here. Oh, no. It's got not much. Alright, I'm going to take a few suggestions from people here. For some of you, thank you for watching the stream, and that's why I'm going to take some of these suggestions. Hopefully my fan's not too loud. I hope people can hear me good right now. That's the first thing. I want volume. So if someone is in here watching right now, please let me know in the comments if you can actually hear me right now. And I want the lighting. They said more exposure, so more lighting, so you can kind of see me. So hopefully the light is good. If it's not good, I'll try to move the ring light where I can. Or maybe even change the lights I have up there to a different color. So please, in the comments, please let me know. Damn, it's hot in here. Let me try to see if I can hear myself first. Turn the music off for a second. Let me go skip back a sec on my own stream and see. They said more exposure, so more lighting, so you can I can hear myself there. So hopefully the light is good. If it's not, so please kind of see me. So hopefully, okay. So it sounds all right. I don't know. I need your guys' help to find this. I'm gonna turn the mic up just a hair more. That way I know for sure you can hear me. And then the light, does the light look good? Do I have enough exposure to my face, obviously, for lighting? That's what those were the suggestions given to me. And this is from the previous stream, which like I said, I'm going to try to get more streams. Just trying to get my day job in line here and kind of get it figured out. A lot of different things happening, so. Hopefully this light works. Maybe scooting it a little closer will help. I don't know. You guys tell me, unless that's too bright. I mean, it's pretty bright. I don't know if I need it that close. Looks like it's reflecting off the mic a little much. Yeah, I think that's too close. I'm going to put it right here. Like I said, these were suggestions from the viewers, you guys. So I'm taking those into consideration here. Like I said, if somebody can hear me really well through the mic, let me know. And if you think the light looks good, let me know. This is about as good as I'm going to go until, you know, people answer, because people are going to have the answers to... I got the answers myself, but I think you guys for sure are going to be the ones with the answers here. Let me actually make this smaller. Move it over just a hair. Maybe that's too much. Oh, that might be too big. I'll just keep it there. That's probably the right size. Alright. Now, I don't know what we're going to make yet. We're going to make a card, obviously. Or I might even just start drawing something. I haven't quite decided that yet. I just had a really weird week, so I'm just trying to, you know, get my brain back together, piece it back together. Try to get myself motivated in some way. Like I said, if somebody is in the comments, please let me know if you can hear me good enough. And also, please let me know if the lighting looks, if it looks good on me. These are previous comments I got before, so like I said, I'm taking those into consideration. Clearly, some of you guys want to listen while you're doing your own projects, and so yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind. And if it doesn't sound good, the volume wise, please, like I said, let me know right now. I don't know if the light looks good yet. I'm gonna move it in. Sweating bullets in here a little bit because it's hot. Summertime. It's nowhere far as hot here where I live as it is in somewhere else. It's probably still cool to most people where I live. So, this paper's out of the way. Gotta do this cool little thing I was nominated for. I've got to finish filling out the paper. But I'm very proud of this. I was a member of the Boys and Girls Club for a very long time. And they did a lot of awesome things for me as a kid. So I'm kind of happy to be, you know, I'm not kind of happy, I am happy. I'm excited to be doing this. This is awesome. And I'm going to finish this paperwork and hopefully, you know, it comes out really awesome. And I got to tell my story and how it's affected me. And a lot of people know it where I live, but it's awesome that it'll be, you know, showing in a lot more places. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to put this aside. I'm just going to stick it in this cubby hole for now so I don't lose it. I don't know if I'm going to draw, but I'm going to get my drawing glove on. Like I said, please, in the comments, if you are watching, let me know if you can hear me. I really need to know this. Like I said, people before let me know, so I just adjusted my volume and I adjusted the lighting. And so please let me know if those two things are really good right now. And if they're not, I'm going to try to fix them right now. I'm taking your guys' input on these streams. I'm trying to make them better. So, I'm just checking up I have two dual screens in front of me. One's running from one PC and the other's running from the opposite PC. So, I think the last thing we will... Excuse me, Jesus. Oh. I think the last thing we started doing was the Darkundo card, but I couldn't do it. And that was because I didn't have the equipment piece made for Darkundo yet. So We can work on another one here. Let's see what other cards we gotta complete. Like what other mons we got. Never status counters. Oh, the website. I need to bring the website up too. This was the sheet. We're definitely not a video game, not yet, but it will be. I don't know why I just didn't type in monquest.com. The medicines. Oh, that's because I put an I. Ha! Joke's on me. Okay. Somebody made a video game for it. Not for this, but for their own thing called Monquest. Okay, so... Alright, we need the rule book. That's one thing we need. Don't know why I did that. Alright, so we need to use the rule book, obviously. It's going to be a huge role here. The rules are always important to any kind of game you're going to make. Whether it be a card game, whether it not be a card game, whatever it may be, you got to have some sort of structured rules, you know. And like I said, I know I'm making this card game, and a lot of it, the work has to be by myself, obviously. I have to put in the time and effort to design these cards and make the rules. But if you are a part of this community right now, I am always taking any sort of feedback or anything I can get to make the game better, because that is what I want. I don't want this to be relied just off of myself, because you as players and you as my audience are the most important factor to making a good game. I could come up with concepts and ideas for days if I wanted to, but it's not going to change the fact that if we go in and then, you know, we prototype these ideas and they don't work, and I have like nothing to go off of, then I kind of feel like I failed myself in a sense. And that's why I want your guys' input, because it is valuable. And I understand that if you pick up a video game, like right now, when you pick up video games, there's so much trouble in the video game industry in terms of certain things. You know, a lot of big companies play it safe and stuff. But I don't want to play it too safe. I want to explore and grow the game with you guys, because that is important to a successful game. Anything. I mean, anything that has that kind of success, you know, or any success is built off of its audience. And that's important to me. That's the most important thing. Making a great card game, cool. It can't be great without the people, though. And I mean, I don't have like a kickstart or anything like, you know, any kind of body funding this project. It is myself entirely funding the project. Like, I'm literally funding every piece of my own money into the project. And I'm not asking anyone to help me fund it either. I'm just telling you guys, this is why you're important, because without you, just another dead concept in the water. So I just want you guys to know how important you actually are. And that's why any kind of feedback, whether it be lighting or sound, is very valuable and important to me. So just please comment, because that is important to me. If I'm designing a card and you look at something, you're like, hey, what about this? Let's play around with it. Anything that you say, I am going to consider and take it as valuable feedback, and look into fixing it or adding something to make it better. But yeah, enough rambling there about the game. Let's try to work on another card. We did Chert. I couldn't do Darkundo yet, because Darkundo needs an equipment piece. That also means Darsoto needs an equipment piece. So, we don't have Holokin done. Holokin's not done. Neither is Toto Blast, Zapple, or Windia. Soul Cal ain't done either. And Soul Cal actually has an armor set that goes with this. So we could make both cards for that. We're almost getting close. I'm gonna have to start working on some new drawings here. And that's something we'll probably start doing a lot more, is working on the new artwork for a lot of this stuff. Like I sang earlier, if you guys are just jumping in here, please leave me feedback right now in the comments. I need to know if the volume sounds good and the lighting looks okay. That is one thing I got on the last streams, is the volume and lighting, because people were trying to listen to the stream while they were doing their own projects, and so that's why I need your guys' input on that. Hopefully it does. I have no idea because nobody's answered yet, but that's fine. I mean, I'll have to figure it out myself if that's the case, but that's fine. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. Whoopsie. Okay, we don't want that on. That's just taking up space now. No! Close it. Oh no, how do I... There it goes. Okay. Sorry, I had something open that was just taking up CPU, and it'll take up a lot of CPU usage. Alright, so... what do we work on, guys? Well, let's do Zapple. Zapple's real easy to do. We'll start with Zapple. Let's get Zapple open. It's an electric apple. I don't have like any kind of like evolve form for it or anything like that. It's just kind of there. So now I think I have to, I'm gonna put these all in their own layer. Yeah, see, there's Apple. Oh, he's with the grass too. Crap. So, oh, Zapple does have the grass in front of it too. I forgot about that. Alright, so what I need to do, it looks like, is put Zapple into its own layer. So I'm going to do this. Here's Zapple. Let's get this. I think Zapple's shadow is going to be... Oh, well. I don't want to move him past the grass yet. So let's do this. Let's just merge these into a layer. So let's go Control E. Merge that into a layer. Alright. Then we're going to take this layer. We're going to drag it above the grass, because it doesn't matter right now. Which layer is this? I have no idea. But I need to put Zapple in one whole layer. So this is probably all Zapple I need to really organize. Control E. Ooh. What did I do there? I see. What the hell happened there? Tried to merge them into a single layer, but I can't. What did I do? Something's not right there. Let's try this. There we go. I missed a layer. That's what happened. Oh, the lightning layer. Okay. Let's take the lightning layer out, because that might even change. Let's just do this. Delete. Okay, that's a highlight. Let's do this. Let's probably highlight. This is the lightning layer. Let's just do this. Let's put this in a folder and go. So this is what happens when you don't organize your stuff. Don't do what I did. That's bad. That's bad organization. Just FYI, guys. So this is right eye. I should actually put right eye highlight. Right. I think this is little. Let's put right 1 and right 2. Yeah, if you're doing Photoshop, guys, or probably not even just Photoshop, if you're doing any of this, don't do what I did, where you don't label anything, because it's going to be a disaster, as you can tell. That was bad. Yeah, that was... How messed up is messed up? That's messed up. I wonder if I can put these actually up. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work, actually. Oh, no, it won't. I see. Because the layer goes... Okay, I got what's happening there. So we're going to go left. I. Highlights. See, like I said, don't do this, guys. Don't pull a dumb mistake like I did here. I shouldn't even call this a mistake. This was just carelessness on my part. This was just carelessness. Left 1, we'll call this left 2. Alright. Now we got that. Now these should be the eye. Okay, so this is the line art. Or is this the highlights? No, this is... Sorry, let me see what this is. Nope, this is the line art. So now, let's put this in. So this is my ink. Ink layer. Or line art. But however you want to do it. Ink. Ink. This is carelessness, guys. This is what it looks like being careless and not caring about organizing your stuff. This is what I get. So we're going to put these in a layer right here, or a folder. We're going to do this. And I'm going to drag this below because I'm not using them. So, and then everything else that I'm not using, we're going to scrap it in the layer with this. We're going to put miss. This is probably miscellaneous stuff or stuff I used earlier that I didn't actually think about putting in the correct folder. So it's going to go in this folder just like that. I'm going to go Control S to make sure I save it. We're going to do File, Save As, and then we're going to put this on the computer too. This is not a completed card. This is under Monquest Beginnings, and I can save it in here. It'll overwrite. Yes. All right. So now that's what we're going to do. Let's do tree. Back. We'll just put for background. What was this? I don't know what that one. It's the sand texture. I don't know what that layer is. I don't need this. Don't need this. I don't know what layer 12 is. I have absolutely no idea what this is. But we're going to get rid of it. It obviously has nothing to do, so we're going to drag the miss layer all the way down here because we know those miscellaneous items. Those are the things I started with. We're going to do this as background layer. We're going to put this all in one and we'll just do 4 and back so we know it's foreground and background. This is grass 1, we'll call it. And tree, back. I don't know what 19 is though. See, here's another grass layer I need to put in here. There's a dog scratching on my door right now. Hold on. It's probably my Chihuahua. Yeah, I own a Chihuahua. Hold on. Come on, sir. I hear you. I hear you knocking. Come here. Ah, there you go. Okay. So 4. Okay, so let's do front. Call this front grass. 1. Front grass 2, so we know what it is. Put this in a folder. We'll call it front grass. Okay. Now we're going to put this in a folder. Oh, I didn't even put those in there, bro. What am I doing, dog? Alright. Now we're going to put this in the layer and go shadow and color. This is actually the shadow layer here. So this is shadow. If I remove it, well, you can't tell much of a difference. Oh, that's because I merged that. Or no, it's not there anymore. Oh, it's probably, it is right here. See this grass layer? Kind of where it's merged. I understand what's going on here. If I actually turn that off, then I take that off, you're going to see the apple's shadow layer. It has another merged layer in there, I think. Maybe it doesn't. But anyhow, color layer. This is the color layer. So like anytime, so I like that anime kind of aesthetic, right? That's kind of what I was going for with designing these. Is that anime kind of aesthetic. But I add my own thing to it. When I'm shading it for shadow, what I'm doing is I'm doing a full like black shadow with this hue and saturation level, and then I'm slowly taking out the black, and then you can see where it's lighter over here, then I'll add highlights over that. So that's what I'm doing with that. So now I know I took this out. This is a merged layer. We're just going to delete it. We don't need it. So now I got to figure out what some of these layers are. This is the shadow. That's the shadow. These I think are the lightning bolts. Yes. So let's get all these in a layer or group and call it lightning. Now let's go. I'm just going to do L1, we'll call it L2, L3, and L4. Alright, so now I think that's the highlight layer. So this is highlights. So I'm figuring out what 18 is. Honestly, I don't think 18 is anything. I think it's just there. I don't think it is. I think it's just there. Cool. Now let's save it. I don't know. See, I screwed up too because I saved it to the cloud files too soon. Well, I could fix that. Let's do... Where's my cloud save file for Zapple? Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually delete this, right? Then we're going to go back. We're going to go File, Save As, Save to Cloud Documents. Here we go. We're going to go back to Mons, and I just unplugged my headphones. That's cool, Laz. That's my name, by the way, if you guys didn't know. It's Lazarus Benson. Save. Cool. Now we got it saved in there. All right, so now... If you guys got questions, throw them in the comments. I'm here to answer questions. And like I said, if you have suggestions, also please comment whether you can hear me on the microphone and the lighting looks good. I also need that as well. That's what I was given suggestions before, so hopefully they look really good now. Okay, so now we got Zapple in here. What I need to do now is combine everything right in this area right here. Go Control-Alt-E, make it one piece. Oh, except for the grass. I'm screwing up here because I don't need the front grass. What I need, I'm gonna actually hide that front grass for a second. I'm gonna just do here and then go Control-E. Boom, now we got our apple. Now we're gonna put back up the front grass, and we're gonna Control-Alt-E the front grass, right? What is the front grass? Control-E. Oops. Well, I got it. This goes above him, right? So that's my front grass above him. Then we have our fore and back. Control-E will do that. So this This is actually different than the last one. The last ones I've done because I have more like merged layers that I actually have to work with when I build off the card. I might have to do the lightning bolts separate. In that case, did I even put the shadow under him? Let's see. He does have the or wait, I can't tell because I have the whole. Let's take all these out and see if I did get the shadow layer. I did get the shadow layer. So now, with the shadow layer, guys, so now I got to take a look here. Take all the merged layers out. See, okay, so now, here's what I'm missing. See that sand layer, right? There's this grass layer. But it should go in front of him, like that. But I can see through his mouth, so I made a goofy mistake here. So I think what I did here, so I need to delete that layer. I need to go back. Let me take my lightning layer off. I need to go back and look at the ink layer. I think it. Let me hide those. We'll just do this. So it's his ink layer. So I'm messing up something within the ink layer itself. So if I hide those, okay, yeah. So I don't know what I did here. Huh, okay, let's do this. Let's hide the front grass layer. Go here, or here, all the way down. Let's try to get Control E. Should make that layer. Now, if I put him between... Oh, he probably has the grass. I know why. I think I know why. Just a sec here. No, because this grass layer is above. Right? This grass layer is above, but it has to be above. Unless it is under him. But it can't be under him because the grass actually sits in front of him like this. Oh! I know what's wrong. Da da da! I need to go back to his layer here. Highlight the circle in his mouth. Go to this layer. Hit delete. Oh, come on, real? Should be right in that layer. If I hit delete. Why is it not? It's literally on that layer. All because I'm clicking. Sorry. Forgot I got two keyboards here. Ah! God. Damn. You stupid boy. Oh, man. Oh, God. That's funny. I laugh at myself right now so bad. So, if you don't understand what I did, I'm running dual stream PCs here. I'm hitting delete on the streaming keyboard and not the keyboard where I'm designing the artwork. That's what makes it hilarious. Damn, son. Okay. That being said, let's go Control-Alt-C. Go back here. Go back here. We're going to go back to completed cards. And I didn't even open the Discord. I didn't even see if anybody's in the Discord. There's a Discord for this. I really haven't done much in it, and I probably should. Alright. I also need to check. Here it is. It says items, but I need to change it to where it's a different title. So, light, rock, grass, dark, lightning. So we need another common. So Zapple would make a third common card. Don't know what its ability is going to be yet, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure out if it's going to have some sort of ability or if it's not going to have an ability. That is where I have to figure that out. And like I said, if you guys are in there, we can come up with an ability, and I can tell you the status effects. As a matter of fact, let's look at the status effects. So if we go to the website, the rule book here, these are the status effects that they can do. Obviously, we don't want him to do burn, but he could have something like paralyzed, confusion, heck, even blind, sleep. We can have that kind of stuff in there. So just think about that. Now, when you think about this card game, if you guys have ever played a turn-based kind of RPG, the status effects kind of work like that. They work as if you're playing this turn-based RPG. So, let's use Voltairy as our base card. Because it's gonna make my life easier. Okay, so now, let's go File, Save As, right? We're gonna save this on the PC first. We're gonna call this Zapple. This is not Zapple P. I need to go to... Was it under complete? It might be completed cards. Lightning, and I spelled lightning wrong. I just noticed that. Lightning? It's lightning, bro. Bro, damn. Let me change that. There needs to be an N right there. Alright, cool. Now, we got to create a new folder. The reason I have new folders is because there are different promo, like artworks and stuff like that for the cards. So now we get Zapple in there. So now we got Zapple. Cool. Now, everything of Voltairy, we just take it out. Take this out. Keep the edge copy. Keep the bottom. Take this out. Whoops, what did I just take out? No, don't take that out. Sorry, take this out. Take the background layer out. Take this layer out. These are actually the very old layers of when I first designed the card. It looks very different than when I first did it. Take all these out. Take this out. Keep the hollow just in case. Damn, what are these? Those are old. Take that out. So a lot of this stuff is insanely from the very beginning of the creation of this game. I designed this game a long time ago. I actually had the idea when I was in probably high school, maybe. Probably even before that. I think it was junior high. I just never really thought about sitting down to do it until I, got to be an adult. I don't know why. I just never gave it a shot. I probably should have just sat down and gave it a shot. I've always had this creative brain to kind of... It's just always there that I wanted to do something. I just never really sat down to think about just doing it. Something, guys. If you're contemplating whether you should do something or not, just go for it. You never know. Just give it a shot. I mean, just do it. If you like it, do it. It's as easy as that, really. I mean, you'll never know unless you try, right? Ability. Cost, we'll just sell it. Oh. Status. Counter. Now, I think all of these are the bottom ones. It sure is. So all of this stuff right here is actually the weakness. So the weakness, I don't know if I put these in their own box. No, because I got a box over it. Oh no, here they are. These all deserve to go in their own box because I'm going to do this. Pool. This is an attribute pool. This is how they get to use their abilities and where they cost from. This is rarity. That's that gray circle in the corner, guys, is saying that this is a common card, and I'm going to make Zapple a common card. So these are old Man, I should show you guys what it originally looked like. Like, I come a long ways from the first conceptual designs of it and the thought process and everything I had into like just building it from. And then I started again looking at like the physical design and just kind of going over what I wanted. Get your water in. Okay, so we can change this. It's gonna be Zapple. I don't know what level Zapple's gonna be yet. Control C would take Zapple. I need to slap Zapple in here. Like, damn, these are old, dude. I got all this text, dude. It's just old. It's just old stuff. I kept a lot of it there because then, you know, I can go back and look and be like, damn, this was my original design. It was cool, but I think that it just didn't look as aesthetically pleasing. And that's just the design of the card. It wasn't really ever the creatures. It was more the design of the card. And that's where I decided to make a change. Damn, son. Bring you higher. So we'll bring him right here. Keep him behind. Alright. If I didn't lose. Oh, that might work. I think I want to keep him right. That might work. Let's see how this looks with the rest of it. So I gotta do the lightning bolts again, and I'm gonna start with the first lightning bolt, which is the first one that wraps around his body here. So I have to actually, let's create a folder for this. Let's just get the whole folder. Control C. Let's click on Zapple. We're gonna put the whole folder above him. Whoops. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Click on the lightning bolt. Control T. We're going to drag the whole entire thing. So this one wraps around him. And we're going to have to drag these smaller. Keep going. Probably going to still be too big. And it is. It's still too big. I might actually have to. I think one came off. Okay, one comes off the. Oh, I screwed that one up. Again. I'm going to try to line these up the best I can to where. And I might have to come in and do each little lightning bolt one at a time so it actually is in the correct vicinity. So like I feel like this one right here needs to be moved just a hair over. This one, I can even reach it. Nope, that's not it. It's got to be probably this maybe. No, let me hide that one. This one right here. Let's move it in. Boom. Where'd he go? What you doing, sir? This has to go up as well. This, I think it's, yeah, so it comes off that little tail end, but it comes off just a few pixels down from it. Cool. Now, that's looking where it should be. This one's kind of off, I feel like. I need to drag this in just a hair. Cool. Now, and it's fine if it goes off the card because, of course, the whole piece of artwork is probably not going to fit on there. So let's get the background with the tree. This one might be interesting. Actually, let me delete that because I need to put it behind the Zapple art. Really, bro? Really? really, dog. Come on, bro. There, finally. Damn. Alright, so this needs to go behind the Zappa layer, so let's go Control V. Drag it small. And I need to try to get this whole thing to fit on there. It's still just ginormous, bro. So really, alright, so now I kind of am where I need to be, but the problem is, oof, this is going to have to come down more to make, and I'm going to lose the background. Okay, so what I need to do is actually do the back. I'm going to have to do each of those layers actually separate. I thought maybe merging them would help, but it's not actually going to help me. So what I need to do is, damn. We're going to have to copy the whole layer in there, paste it in. And what is going on here? I pasted it in twice. Okay. What, now you want out? Alright, now I gotta let him out. Come here. Alright, skedaddle. Now he wants in, now he wants out. Who knows what the day? Girlfriend's out there, she'll take care of it. Okay, so back to where I was. I need to make this smaller. Whoops, that's the wrong layer. This right here, I need to go Control T. Alright, so now what I need to do is make it smaller. Alright, so here's my background layer, okay? So I actually know this layer needs to be bigger. Does it need to be drug all the way down? I don't know. I'm guessing I need to drag it all the way down. But I feel like I might. It does go over the sand layer, so maybe not. Okay, where I do know I need it is up here. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go right here for a second because I need to get, so here's the sand texture layer. Let's go with the grass layers. Okay, what do we have on those grass layers? So let's hide this front grass layer. So these layers sit under with the sand layer, right? And then they also sit behind. So I know I gotta bring this grass layer, probably gotta bring this grass layer extended this way, and the tree I gotta move up. And he might be too big. He might be way bigger than the tree. So actually I probably have to make Zappa a lot smaller too. And his eyes, I just noticed that. Alright, we'll have to fix that. Let me just start the background. Let me just start the background. I'll fix this shadow layer. Let me first work with this background layer. Okay, so now, alright, so let's just get this dirt layer stretched out first. We know that it's going to be the entire bottom of this, right? We know we have this grass layer here. So let's just extend it past the edge of the card, right here. Okay, now we have another grass layer. So Control T, let's just extend this here. Extend this here. Now see, the problem is this actually sits down lower. So I might actually have to bring that layer lower. That's this layer. So we'll go Control T, which you're not really going to see that layer because it's kind of hiding anyways. So let's bring it down. So I don't have to hide it all the way down either. I can literally make this sit at the edge, drag this up, make it bigger if I wanted to, and it's not going to matter that it flies off the edge because it's going to sit like right here. So Zapple's actually going to have to be a lot smaller right here. Well, the first thing too is the tree. You don't see the top of the tree, so the tree needs to be drug up. So I might be able to, and I can make it probably a little bit bigger. So I'll probably make this tree a lot bigger. I can drag it up. Might have to, because it's kind of looks kind of funky, I think, right there. I think it looks good right there. So maybe a little more of the tree's going to show than it would, but that's fine. Okay, so now we have to make Zapple sit right here. I feel like I need to drag the tree up, bring the grass up. I feel like this tree does need to go up. Like I do need to drag the tree where it's like right here. And then I feel like I need to bring this grass up right here. And then I feel like I need to bring the sand layer up. Well, you can't see it because of the background layer. So let's take our background layer again. Oops. We're going to move that up. Let's try this. I might actually have to duplicate. We'll see. So here's my sand layer. Let me take my foreground grass layer. We're going to do this. We're going to put it kind of right above this one. This is in front of Zapple, so I have to drag this here, drag this here. Now I gotta bring this grass in. Damn, that's some thick ass grass. Damn, boy, he thick. Now you remember this sits in front of, I think it sits in front of this though too. So put it there. Yeah, it sits in front. It's like clean cut over everything. So making that smaller is not really my case here. I need to make it fit basically over everything. So I'm going to just drag this in. Make it fit at the bottom. Drag this in. What's tough is I have to make Zapple fit at like where he fits in a good spot. And where the grass doesn't look too unnatural, right? I think, honestly, I'm going to have to duplicate this layer right here and drag it down. Or I could. I don't want to lose that. So I don't want to make Zapple sit in here either. I do want to make Zapple sit like right here. But he's going to have to be smaller. I feel like this grass is going to have to kind of be smaller. Because I have this mark where you can see where Zapple sits, I have to figure that out now. Because it sits in front of him. The thing that sits in front of him. Now, here's the other problem I have, the shadow layer. So I'm going to hide the shadow layer. I'm going to delete that layer. And then what I'm going to do, actually, is merge all of this together. Copy it, paste it, and then I'm going to have to redo his shadow layer from that point. So this Zapple needs to sit like right here. Because everything's behind him there. Oops. So I need Zapple to sit here, but I don't want to make him bigger than the tree. Obviously, Zapple has to be smaller. And it looks like, too, the tree actually extends out more. So I think I could probably get away with making Zapple right there. Then I actually think I have to make the tree bigger. Whoop, that's too big. I think that tree is now too big. Yeah, it's too big. There. So now that tree sits there, his apple sits there. Okay, so now we're getting in the right position. Okay, this grass, right? So this grass layer where Zapple actually has to sit. Because his shape is actually sticking from the apple. But this layer needs to be above, sorry. I'm going to put this above Zapple. I might be able to make Zapple a tad bit bigger. Just to fit inside the layer of that layer. But I don't, like I said, I don't want to make him too big because I don't want Zapple to be bigger than the tree. Okay, so now this grass layer. I want to drag this down, but I don't want to. I need this to sit over, so I got to make Zapple a little bigger again. Okay, so now I have to get this grass layer. The only other option I have is to, I think what I did, if I remember right, all I did was duplicate these layers. I think it was this layer. Maybe. It was either that layer or this layer. But I can't quite remember. Because here's my foreground grass layer. Well, that's merged, so front grass, there we go. Yeah, see, I merged these two layers together. Problem is that I freaking, well, let's try this. I have that whole little, I might be able to fix this. Hold on. I'm not gonna merge it. Well, it'd be the same layer. So let me try this. Because now I have to make it work within the context of the card, right? So if I paste this in, go Control T so I can move it. See how that little circle there? So what I think I need to do is actually do this. Bring this up. Kind of line what I can up. It kind of still shows. So maybe I'm trying to figure out where I do this without losing the grass. I shouldn't even say losing the grass. Probably like right here, honestly. It's like if I do this, yeah, you kind of get that edge though. 'Cause I don't want that to happen. So it's screwed up because I have this big chalky under part of the apple and I don't want that. So maybe I put this layer below that layer. Then what I do is I'll go Control Z. What the hell did I just do? No. I hit Y. Oh, it just, I see what happened. So I need this. I'm trying to line this up where each piece of grass point touches. I'm gonna have to stretch it. See, that doesn't look right either. How am I gonna do this without having to? I screwed up because Alright. Try to figure this out. I need. Oh man, where did I screw this one up? If I would have just kept. Could use a clone stamp tool. I could try that actually. Let's try the clone stamp tool. Where's my cloning tool? Is this it right here? Yep, clone stamp tool. So what I could do. Figure out how to do this. Could not. Oh, okay. Just add a new layer. Or don't? Oh. Nope. Nope. Can't remember how to do this. Thought it was a clone stamp tool, but I can't remember how to do it. Then Alt click. Oh. That's right. Let's see. So it's not. Let's see. I don't remember how to do this. There we go. It's kind of, well, it's not quite looking for it. It is, but it isn't. So I have to reach it all the way to the bottom is a problem. Okay. That will not work then. The only option I got. I might have to just draw it on there if I'm being honest. Just to make it look more. Unless I can get away with doing this. This might work. So I just don't want the giant circle. I think it looks strange. Because if you have it here, it's much better. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to. What the hell is that? I don't even know what this is. It shows it's there. I have no idea. I don't. You know, obviously, it's not that important. So I'm gonna have to take this. Well, no, because that's still part of that layer. Alright, let's see. Let's get our dropper tool. We're going to need one that has a green color like this. And then we're going to have to go to our pen tool, or brush tool, sorry. And we're going to have to change this. Oof, I don't know which grass it was either. That's the kicker. So, we're going to have to create a new layer for this. That's huge. Definitely don't want that. I'm going to say, okay. Not quite. Not quite. See, this is really dark too. I feel like I need to bring the opacity down. I might just have to actually kind of redo this on the card. Alright, well, so be it. Still look where's the grass layer I even want? That's the real thing I need to look for. Let's try that. It's in front of him. What I think I have to do is obviously, I think I have to redo it with the two colors I want. So I could probably do this. Maybe take the edge over here. Then come here. It's going to be buried a little bit. I'm trying to hide. No, I don't want this layer. Take that out. Alright, let me go back to the brush tool. So now I see I have to figure out something different. Which, that happens, man. Gotta change things around. I mean, the original looks cool, but to fit on this card, it's not gonna work, you know? So, something like that could work, and then I just do this. Alright, so now I have to keep the same pace though. So I have to remember how I did that just now. Let me go back, because I might go back. Alright, so remember, we gotta have the background on the grass. Well, this grass is in front of it, but like I said, it doesn't fit, so I have to make it fit. If I don't make the grass fit, then it doesn't work right with the correct thing I'm trying to do here. So let's make the grass fit. So what we'll do then is we'll create a new layer, and then we're gonna do the brush here. I almost don't want to move this, but I have to make it brighter. So we got our layer here. If it's a little off, we'll figure it out. Here, I think I'm gonna put one right there and right there. Okay, now I think I'm gonna make this grass a little lighter now, and I'm gonna do a separate layer. So I'm gonna go right here, right here, get it as close as I possibly can. It's the key here. Here, back down, and here. Now I have to get Zapple through it, but here's what I'm gonna do different this time. I'm gonna put these into a layer, right? We're gonna go grass 4, because this is the grass forward. Then I'm gonna go control, or sorry, I'm gonna do this. I don't think I had those. Let's also make sure that, okay, so there was no opacity changes. They were just like that. But what kind of stuff did I have on them? Okay, so now Zapple's like that. See that foregrass in front of him. Well, now what we got to do is get Zapple. So we got to click on Zapple himself, and we got to highlight the entire area of him like this. Then I'm gonna put these into let me see something. Let me merge these into a layer first. Let me hit delete. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. I got to select what's called an inverse. Then I have to do it. So I'm gonna hide these. I'm gonna see what happens. Hit delete. So now it brings Zapple forward, but I feel like there's too much bright grass. So I feel like that is just a little too much. So maybe that one's tough. Maybe I don't have so much light grass. The dark grass looks really good, but I think the light grass is just a little much. So I think what I need to do, honestly, is create a new layer, and I need to add like touches of the light grass, but nothing crazy, right? So maybe I need to go here. bring it down. See, and I know I'm gonna have to do something here. And I think right here, I'm just gonna really bring it down more, further, and just get like a touch in there. And I'll take that off the outside. So now, I still feel like that's gonna be too much. So let's get a little bit in there. Even less. Because see, when it comes across like that, it's just too much. Let's try to... Let's see what happens if we move this way. Oops. Just play with this. Move it around. Even make it bigger. This could work. Maybe that. That might work. Okay, now let's try this. Now, let's merge these layers. Go control. See, I feel like I'm just missing something here, though. Is the dark grass above? No, it's below. Maybe it is above. Oh, it is above. And then that layer is the background. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm an idiot. So the dark grass is above the light grass. So let me go back in here again. That's why. So Control Z. Let's just go back to the original way we had it. That's the original way. So I need to put this above that. That looks much better. That looks much better. And now this looks weird right now because we're hiding Zapple, but we're going to bring them out in a second. Let's just drag this in. So I had to change this up a little bit, so remember that. And the reason we said we had to change it up a little bit is because... Oh, I can't do that. I'm going to have to just cut some of the grass off right here just to make it fit properly. I think these can slightly go above. Okay, so I'm going to try this. So let's try to merge these. Control E, let's get them merged together. Let's get Zapple, so we'll click on Zapple, we'll get this, and then we got to select Inverse. We're going to delete the grass around. Oh, I made a boo-boo here, guys. I merged them. Edit, redo. So, I forgot to hit Control E. That merges it into a single layer without losing your other layers. Now, let's go back to Zapple. Click on Zapple, select Inverse. Click on this, hit Delete. I also need to click this outside layer. See, that doesn't look bad. Back to the grass layer. Hit Delete. Cool. Now I can work with that. That's getting closer to where I was the first time. So now what we need to do is get our lightning bolts back in place where they were. There's one. Move this lightning bolt here. There's one. This one underneath. There's one. And then this one back off of Zapple's top here. Okay, now we're getting close. This is looking much better, and the way it should be Control D. We'll take that away. Control S. All right. So see, this is looking better to the point where I kind of very similar to the first artwork. So I will take that then. Now, what do we do from here? That's the real question. Now we got a few other things to do. Sorry, I'm checking all my chats here. Now, we need the Zapple shadow. I like his shadow here, but you see those two circles there? Here's what we got to do. We can actually take Zapple. We can create the shadow. So we're going to highlight random again, select inverse, right? Now we're going to create a new layer right under Zapple. So here's our new layer. Then we're going to take our black color with our paint bucket tool. We're going to color this, hit Control D to unselect, go Control T. We're going to flip this. I think we just flip it horizontal. Nope, sorry, flip it vertical. And we got to drag it down. Okay, so this is under our grass layer. So this actually has to go above that grass layer. So now we got our Zapple layer. Dang it. Where's that shadow? I'll just click here. Shadow. Go Control T. We're going to move it up so it matches Zapple here. Boom. Okay, now what we need to do is now take our shadow layer and make it about 40-50% like this one. So now we'll go back to our shadow layer. The opacity needs to be 40%. Oh, wrong keyboard again. Cool. Now see, we're getting very close back to where we first began with the original artwork. Hi, Ball. How you doing, Ball? It's a girlfriend. She's in there. I'm gonna put a heart with the. Or can I reply right here? Well, I'll just do that. There you go, Haley. Okay, so now we got Zapple here. Perfect. Zapple's finally where it needs to be. Like I said, it's still very close to the artwork. Not losing it entirely. It's still very similar. I think it looks a little better on the card artwork itself because we're not losing everything entirely there. So it does look good. Now, there's another thing. We have to go remove the tree from the outside and the shadow. So we have to highlight around the rim of the card, that edge. I have to click on the tree. We're going to hit delete. And I have to click on the shadow. Okay, got it. I click on the shadow and I hit delete. Hit Control D, hit Control S. There we go. Now it's still very, very close to the original artwork. It just doesn't have this, but it still holds a lot in there, right? So I'm not losing the artwork itself. I might be losing pieces of it because it has to go on the card, but it's still very close. So now, come in. All right, so now we got to think about the abilities we want to give Zapple. We've been through this many times on this channel, coming up with abilities, what we want to do with it, and now we got to think about this, right? We got to think about what do we want to give Zapple? What kind of ability does Zapple have? Well, I could make it do a paralyzed thing, but I kind of want to make it do something different. So let's look at our rule book. We got a blind status effect. I'm Smoker. I could use something like Flash. That'd be a good one to give him a blind. I think I'm going to do a blind status effect. And we're going to call it Flash. So, call it Flash. We'll say it does cost 1. I'm actually going to make Zapple, I think, like level 20. I'm going to go 28. Keep him close. Now, and I'm going to keep the status roll so we know that items can be removed by, status effects can be removed by items or abilities. So to make this easy on myself, I think Flarky has a blind effect, I'm pretty sure. He has a move called Smoker, which does a blind status effect. I'm pretty sure Flarky has it. Yeah, right here. So what I'm gonna do is just merge these into a single layer. I need to really organize that. Go back to Zapple. Control V. Put this above, right here. Control T. It's missing its purple color though. That's not cool. Let's go back. Delete that right here. That's, I didn't. Okay, Control E. But why is it? It's not missing it there. Okay. There we go. So this has to sit in the same place. It's very similar in size. I thought they were 50 by 50. Oh, 51 by 51. What was the other one? Oh, this is 50 by 50. I just noticed something about that too. That's fine. The white sticks outside the edge a little bit. Yeah, so the white does stick off that edge slightly. That's fine. So actually, let me go fix this. Let's just do this. Let's delete that. Let's go to the blind status counter. Okay. Now, I have to remove that edge off. So you can kind of see it on there now. It does have an edge, so that's a merged one of it. So what I'm going to do is take my purple circle, going to highlight around the whole thing, right? I'm going to click on this highlighted layer and just hit delete. Hit Control D. That should resolve the issue. So now, what we do is I'm just going to take everything, merge it into a layer. This should resolve the issue. Go back to Zapple, go Control V. It's going to be huge. We're going to make it 50 by 50. And now see, it no longer has that outside exposed edge. I think that's fine. All right, so now we can hide these because I don't need those. We're gonna hit delete, delete, and delete, and there we go. Now we have a status counter. So blind, the move's called flash, so the move will blind opponents, and this does not paralyze, but we have to take the same information from Flarkey because Flarkey has the same status effect. So we go back to completed cards, we go to Firemons, take Flarkey, and then we're going to have to use the same stuff from Flarkey inside the design. At least the same information right here. So I also have to take this too. So Control C. We can paste it in Zapple. Control T. Oh, Control Y again. Keep hitting that, sorry. Alright, so now try to get this as even as I can. That's a little high, I feel like. That might work. I don't need this text because it's not the same move. Now I feel like I could actually push this over and kind of center it. Or maybe push it off the side. Let's see what's Flarkey's. Yeah, well, he has two. It costs two. I think with these, they only... It might be one. Let me check something. I have summoning rates or rates of how much their abilities use. Remember that low level, he's a common. So how did I forget my tablet password? So now in my notes, okay, so summoning rates, if they're level 1 to 30, okay, so they only use one. So his move only uses one. That's it. What I could actually do, I think, is go here, drag this down as one layer. Just drag the entire thing down. Control T. Drag it down, and I think I could center it off. I think that would look better centered off than just sitting at the top. I don't know if it will. I'm going to keep it right there for now. That looks good right there. Okay, now I'm not sure if I want to keep this further over or right here. I think maybe in the center is probably best, right? Like kind of centered. Yeah, I think kind of centered, but I do think this has to kind of line more with the bottom of that. And this is kind of more level with that. It's not really, oh. Okay, so now, dang. See, I like how that's closer to it, but I feel like I could move this over actually. Might move this over just a little bit. Kind of give them some space between. Yeah, like right there, I think. Yeah. I still like those next to each other. Unless this looks better below. Nah, I think it will. I think this will work. You guys got any suggestions where you think you'll look better on there? Put it in the comments. But I'm gonna go with this for now. So we know Flash cost one lightning attribute from Zapple's attribute pool. You flip a coin heads or tails, and it will do a blind status effect, is what that's saying. There's no level roll. I forgot which Mon he's going to be. What was the last Mon I worked on? The last Mon. Did I even post that up in the website? Don't know if I did get that posted up in the website yet. Cards. So let's check the website. And it's taking a long ass time to load. Damn. Alright, so the last one I did was Cooney. That was 17, so I thought I did more. No, that has to be the last one. It was item cards. I think I got all the item cards in here too. Did I? No, I didn't put all the item cards in there. I finished them, I just didn't upload them yet. So, that being said, he'll be number, was that 19? I think that was 19. Nope, 18. So, Zapple will be number 18. Cool. Zapple's in there, number 18. Now, it's an apple, obviously. Or fruit. Apple fits. Now, do I want to make Zapple a mage, or what do I want to make Zapple? Well, let's say Zapple's really fast. If that were the case, Zapple would be I would say Zapple would be I have an archer. I don't have like a rogue. I'd say it's an archer. Low defense, but high attack and kind of like balanced HP. Or a berserker. I'm gonna go with a berserker, actually. Maybe. Or a fighter. Let's say it's a fighter. That might be a good one. Let's call Zapple a fighter. Zapple's really fast, so that in mind. Okay. Now we have to go with its stats. So, as a fighter has high well, no, I don't want to have low HP. I'm going to call it an archer. That's what I'm going to go with. Because Zapple's going to have... I'll go with that. So, it'll have balanced HP, but higher attack and lower defense. So now, I think the highest I have these set for is 30 as far as base stats. So base stats, it's a level 28, so it has anywhere from 0 to 30, right? So with that in mind, with base stats of 0 to 30, I'm going to max out Zapple's attack at 30. And I'm going to make its HP 25. And its defense will keep it 15. I think that works great. Level 28, but how much BP does it lose? So now, I need a calculator. Because... Jesus. So I need a calculator. 25 HP. Let's see. So at 25 HP, so my friend sent me something that was not appropriate for stream. So I'm just making sure I didn't show. I was dying laughing. It was pretty funny. What's 20%? That's 5. 40%. I could do 40%. I'm gonna go with 40. I'm gonna say when Zapple gets knocked out, the player loses 10 battle points. I like that. So now I gotta scoot it over. Cool. Now, see, that was easy to make Zapple because I started with a card that had already been made. But we're not done yet. We still got the ultimate unlimited to do of Zapple. So here we are. Alright, so now let's go over this. Name, Zapple, level 28. Lightning attribute. That's what that's saying it is. Player loses 20, or sorry, level 28, player loses 10 battle points when Zapple's knocked out. Zapple has an HP of 25, an attack of 30, a defense of 15. Here's the status rule. And it's Mon number 18. It's an Archer Apple. So it's a class type as an Archer. It's, what am I, class type? It's class, and then the type, sorry. Class is a Archer. Type is an Apple. It's an Apple. 4 attribute point pool. Cost 1 attribute from the attribute point pool to use Flash, which causes blind, and you have to flip a coin, heads or tails. Heads is a success, the player's blind. Tails means it's failed, or the creature's blind. Tails means it's not. So it helps because with blind, if your opponent attacks with their Mon, it means they could miss an attack. They'll miss the attack if it lands on tails. This is saying that Zapple is weak to... am I missing something? I am missing something on this one. The heck's that at? I am missing that. What in the world? heck am I? Oh, it's an easy fix. Control C. Click back on this. Control V. Oh, it's up here. That's where it would be. Cool. Control S. Okay, so it's saying it's a wind attribute is weak to rock and normal type. Zapple will take 2 times the amount of damage. This is the pack. MQB means Monquest Beginnings, and then this is obviously when I started actually really honing in on the game itself. And that was in 2022. I really started getting down on it. This says Zapple is a common card, so it's easy to get in the game. But I'm not done with that because I still have to do this one. This is called an Ultimate Unlimited. So now I got to take the edge. And what I like to do is do this as if it was a holographic. It's like this is what Zapple would look like as a holographic. So now what I need to do is take an entire hue and saturation layer above Zapple, and now we have to play and find which color we're gonna like. So ooh, I could make him like a green apple. I like that though. That's really cool too. Normal red color, purple, blue. I think I like the yellow color that Zapple gets, and the lightning's green, like this gold orange color. That's really cool. I like that. I think I'm gonna stick with that as Zapple's. It's not far off from the red, but like this gold orange color right here. I like that. I'm gonna give Zapple that right there. So now this is what it would look like if you find it in a pack rare. And you'll get these. They'll be like event ones that'll alternate out of the packs each time. So you'll have these rare event ones you're going to find each month. And you'll have a whole month to get it. And then there'll be a new one, and then a new one, and then it'll just keep going on and on and on. And you'll see some of them come back too. So like you might see Zapple come back in there, you know. So that's what we got. All right, cool. Now let's go back to my edge. Put my regular edge back on. Rarity. This stands for Ultimate Unlimited, by the way. So let's just do UU because that's the short abbreviation for it. It's just it's common. That's what the rarity is. Oops. So there we go. Got Zapple out of the way. Perfect. Okay, now I need to save Zapple into the cloud as well. So let's get Zapple. Oh, see, the only difference is here is that he doesn't have the grass in front of him. Because I think I might have to look into that. Let me go check. Mons. Zapple. Oh, he doesn't have the grass in front. Oh, that's because I don't have the grass up. See, there's the grass right there. Oh, that's because I don't have the. I have this too. So Zapple has the grass in front of him right there. I think I'm going to take off the grass. I think it looks better without the grass in front of him like that. So let's go with that. All right. Now I got to save this into the cloud saves. We got to go completed cards, and then we got to go to lightning. And then we got to create a new folder for Zapple. And then, see, the thing is, I'll come back and do alternate artworks of these. Save. There we go. We got Zapple. Perfect. And what just happened? Because now I'm missing something. What just happened? Oh, no. What the hell just happened? Where's it at? There it is. Lovely. Let me file open. Let me check something. Open from computer, Zapple, open. Oh, I have it here too. No. Okay, where's the status counter? If I didn't delete it. Uh-oh. It's under status counter. Did I hide the thing by accident? Oh, I did. That's what happened. Okay. Let me redo this. Where'd I put them? Where's lightning? Items, attributes. Oh no. Oh no. There it is. Zapple. Let's just delete this. That's not what I wanted. Come on, bro. No, that's not what I wanted at all. There it is. Okay, we can hide that again. I screwed up. What I wanted to do is delete this. Okay, now I need to go back. I need to save this Zapple in there. So I need to go File, Save As, Cloud Documents, Completed Cards, Lightning Mons, Zapple, Save, boom. Now we have it right. Okay, Control S just to double check. There we go. I didn't save it on the normal save, which I probably should have done. I really just have to bring the status effect back up. Alright, let's check the chat here. Any guys saying anything? Nope. Cool. Hey, Hal. Back away. Now, a lot of you seem to watch the streams after, so please, in the comments, like I said, tell me if you can actually hear me talking and if the lighting looks okay. That was the 2 suggestions I had, so I'm going based off of those. So now, got Zapple done. Alright. So I'm going to try to get on tomorrow the best I can. There's very strange things going on at work. Figure out what's going to happen there. And then once work does whatever, I'll finally have, I will finally have an answer to how I'm going to be able to start live streaming. It'll give me an answer. Soon I will. And I just noticed something on here. Lightning. I got to hit delete, 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 and delete. Now I hit Control S. I gotta redo this file. Save as on computer. Let's just save over it. Yes. Okay, cool. Now we're in the right spot. But once I figure out my schedule properly, then I will be able to have a more consistent schedule of what I'm going to stream and how I'm going to stream. So now we got Zapple done. And so what am I missing on the website? That's another thing too. We got Electro Dash, you got Electri on there. Oh, I'm missing item cards. I think we finished all of the item cards. Did I even put Xenodermis up on the website? I don't think I even put Xenodermis. I sure didn't. So, I'm missing Xenodermis. I might have screwed that one up. I might have to change it. So, Xenodermis. I don't even know. So 20. I made him 20. I must have made other ones. Because I just made Zapple 19. So now I gotta go fix his Dark Mons. Oh, Darkundo. I'm not too worried about Darkundo because I'll have to fix Darkundo anyways. Okay, Bayord I know is in there. Diola. Didn't even think about... Okay, so I got Diola in there. What level's Diola? Or level, sorry, Mon. So Diola's Mon number 19. So I can't make... So what I need to do is go back and fix Zapple and make it 21. Equipment cards. Lightmons, the only one I got is Ligon. Definitely got to get more of those. Cool, so let's go back and fix Zapple. Let's make Zapple level. Mon number 21. So 2, 1, boom. Control S, file, export, or not export, sorry, save as. On computer, save, yes. Alright, so now we got Zapple fixed. It's a good thing I went and looked. Okay, so now Xenodermis. So we need to get Xenodermis up on the website, Zapple on the website. We need to get the rest of the items up on the website. So items, we got all those to put up. Almost completed cards, item cards. These. So I need to get. What am I missing here? So it's everything after second sight, which is 19. So we're missing insightful glasses. Probably antitoxin. So antitoxin we're missing in there. The flame flower. The reality. Missing the reality orb. I have to redo the power orb because that's the wrong number. The neurosync band. Lunar bomb's already in there. Bifrost bomb, which is in there, that was fixed. I think that's wrong actually. It's Bifrost bomb. I have 13 here, but that's okay, so that's right. Bifrost bomb is correct. I think those are the only ones left I have to get in. Oh, and Opti drops. So Opti drops. So this one, Opti drops. Neurosync band, flame flower, antitoxin. Oh, I don't have reality orb in there. Reality orb and power orb might have to be in there. Insightful glasses, and I think Everweight clock. Yeah, so I gotta get those in there. But let me check the power orb too, because I think that one's off. Yeah, power orb. So I have to get the power orb in there as well. The power orb's wrong on this end. You'll see, because this says 13, that says 13, so I have to actually fix that. Yeah, because I think either that's 23, there's 26. Everweight clock is, what is that, 22, so it's not Everweight clock, so it might be antitoxin. Antitoxin's 25, so 26. I don't remember what that is. Flame flower. So flame flower is number 26. Alright, so got to get those uploaded, and then we'll have more on the website. I'm going to try to make some new videos as well to showcase these in their own ways. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, because I'm not sure what you guys like more. The videos where I showcase them separately, or the videos where I showcase like a bunch of them together. I might do a bunch, like 4 of them together at a time. I might do a monster card, an item card, and an equipment card. I might go like that. 3 at a time, and to talk about those. I was doing it where it was a common, a rare, an epic, and a legendary, and then an item card, an equipment card. But I think I'm just gonna go 1 monster card, 1 item card, 1 equipment card. And I think I'm going to do them in sets like that, where you have 3 separate cards each time, or maybe 4. Maybe it's 2 item cards. Or I could do it how I do a pack. That could be interesting. So I could do, I'll be a lot, 4 monster cards. I mean, a lot of you seem to like having the video shorter, I noticed. So maybe I will do 3 cards. Haven't quite decided yet. But I think I'm going to stop there because it's 10 o'clock. But for those who watch the stream after, like I said, if you can hear me and the lighting looks decent, let me know. I fixed it up this go around, and I had these suggestions from the last stream I did, but it was after, because you guys had watched the live stream after, because you were interested in listening to it as you were doing your own projects. So please let me know if you guys even afterwards are watching the stream and you have any kind of suggestions, please put them in the comments. You can even message me on all the social media sites. They're in the description. So please, I want to build this awesome game with you guys, because you guys are the community that are helping me build this. So I know I have to do a lot of work myself, but hey, as long as I do have some of you giving me input, it makes it something great. So thank you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. And if you watch this afterwards or even now, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and always comment, because that is how we grow, guys. I am always taking to your suggestions and input because they are important to me. That is valuable to me, because you are players of the game. You are the ones who help make this game. So I'll catch you guys later, and see you. Thanks for coming by.